All right. What is up? Good morning. Ohio gozaimasu. Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. It's National Donut Day and Leg Day. National Donut Leg Day. That's what we're calling it. That's what we're doing. I did have some donuts for pre-workout. Maple blueberry and an apple cider cinnamon. I think is what it was. A little bit. Little pieces. So, programming it in. LFG. Baby. Yeah, like that. Little lower back. Warminess. What's up, HQ Gamer? All the colors, pink, yellow, blue. It went through them, you just didn't see them. We are getting going. What's up, TikTok? Welcome in. Welcome to the home gym. I'm Ryan, training Monday through Saturday here in the morning. Often in the morning. And you can tell when somebody's been down here. Things are just amiss. Alright, we're going to work up to some Romanian deadlifts, glute ham raises, or glute hyperextensions. Bottom half standing calf raise, DV reverse lunge, squat, and machine hip abductions. To failure. Let me know if you're jumping in, if you train, how you train, if you have questions, etc., etc. Yo! Donna, thanks for that follow. And VR Boy, we are trying to get to 1,000 on TikTok so we can stream from desktop. It's a small goal, but it's a goal. So that's what we're doing. We're going to start with some RDLs today. Romanian deadlifts. So one of the things here is that yesterday had a little bit of lower back soreness. Today woke up with a little bit too, but ideally we'll do these in such a way that we brace, that we keep our lower back straight, and we do the range of motion in a good way, so everything is supported well and nothing hurts. And if anything hurts, we'll stop immediately. Oh. There we go. Getting going. Ow, right on the toe. That was not cool. Yeah, doing range of motion with the bar. Getting warmed up. That's what we're doing. Make sure that everything feels good. I imagine my back will hurt a little bit less after doing some of these, just because we'll actually be activating the core. We'll be working on all the muscles kind of around the area, and we'll be supporting our back correctly. So we should be good, but we'll be very careful because we're here for longevity. We want to keep being able to do our training well into our old age. 60s, 70s, 80s. Try to do something, man, to help stay alive and be healthy. I also want to make sure that I'm breathing so that I don't get lightheaded, because that's a thing. Maybe until people get here, we'll pull up a little video or something. Get some watching going, some brain power. Which is tough on TikTok because you can't see any of this stuff. I don't know. What should we talk about today? What should be the topic of the day? The topic du jour. Eating donuts while on a cut? I mean, the reality is today, since I'm having some donuts, it's just kind of taking up my carbs and my fat, but in a dense way. So I just got to make sure that I have like a big ass salad and things like that to help fill my stomach, force satiety, and to make sure I'm getting the right nutrient splits, the right macros. That's the goal. That's how you eat donuts on a cut. Okay. 10 of these. We're going to heat up right away. Again, I'm going to keep the head and chest up. That helps me with my form, making sure that I'm not curving my back. You don't want to curve the lower back. You want to keep it straight or even tilt it up, you know, like that, which will support the lower back. And take basically the weight that you're carrying and put it all down to your glutes and hams, which is where we want it for this move. Tabs, what's up? Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Friday. I get have like a 4-hour day today or 3-hour day. It's awesome. Pick up the kids at 11, be done. Also, happy National Donut Day. Hope you get to smash a donut today. Oh, there we go. I mean, won't there be donuts? There should be donuts. If the crafty is worth their weight, you know, there should be donuts on set today. Yesterday was brutal. How was it brutal? We met with a client for a commercial that we're doing, and I was in the commercial the first time around, and they've run it a lot, and I'm pretty recognizable, so I got recognized even at the store. They're like, hey, are you a movie star? I was like, no, I just play one on TV. Which is fun. So I was going to be in the second set of commercials, but they're like, well, you're a little too recognizable, so we would like to not use you. I was like, oh, dang it. That'd have been fun to be in the commercial again. There we go. Jeff don't need a donut. I don't know. I challenge that. I think everyone needs a donut in their life. 92 degrees. Oof. Hope you drink a lot of water. I gotta grab this little tchotchke mechanism here. And by tchotchke, I mean chotch. I mean junk. Gotta protect the junk. There was an Instagram of Joe Workouts doing these, and just without this being able to go, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's very different when you don't have male components. It's hard to be a guy.
Wah, wah. This is actually feeling great on the lower back. Which is a little swifty right now from yesterday, from those pendlay rows. But I'm squeezing with the glutes and the hams.
All right, all right, all right. See, I feel like these are something I need to do like every day. Yeah, it's like you don't have to give birth so hard. Dude, you've never given birth. So hard for you. I feel like I've given birth more than you have. I'm just gonna be honest here. I've delivered 7 babies. That takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of fortitude, a lot of physicality, a lot of strength. I feel just like at births, like a useless accessory. I mean, I'm there and like emotionally, my wife really wants me there, obviously, but yeah, pretty worthless because I can't do anything. All right. 25 on each side. Let's go. We're gonna get some RDLs today, friends. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. That whole mechanism is crazy. Boys just get testosterone pumping through their body and I guess pimples and horniness. Like, all things considered, that's not that bad. Let's see, get this to stick up there. There we go. Come on. Come on, fucker. There we go. Ladies get pimples. Get them pimpies. Alright, we are going to put the back brace on starting now. I have gotten a little bit more skin stuff going on now that I've been on the testosterone. My second puberty, as they say. We just get life handed to us. There you go. I mean, when you rule the world, a little bit easier. I will say, though, as a white woman, like, you don't have much more to talk. Like, you got most everything. Most everything. However, I don't like categorically dismissing people. So anybody can have struggles, and everybody has struggles. So I don't want to categorically dismiss anybody. And it's not about competing struggles. It's like, don't shit on somebody else. Maybe just help them, you know? So we just got to vote and own property, like recently. Like yesterday. Like yesterday, you just got to vote and own property. Must have been hard. Do you want me to pay, like, reparations for that? Like, I owe you money for something I didn't do? Reparations. Those types of things are tough because, like, it makes sense that reparations would be due. You know, you think about, like, indigenous people or African American people. But, like, the practicality of it doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the alternative? Give the land back? Like, that doesn't work. Can you two sides without consent from your husband? I mean, my wife owns all my property, or half my property. And I have no say over that. Like, that's how marriage law works. Like, I feel like if you're married, your partner should have some kind of fiscal or, I don't know, responsibility to the spouse. That's why we have community and society. Yo, dude, BPW, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for those likes. Thanks to our friends on TikTok. We're getting into it today. Like rights. Inalienable rights. Oh man, makes me want to play Diablo. I think of Deckard Cain. These are my inalienable rights. Has nothing to do with fiscal responsibility. I feel like it has everything to do with fiscal responsibility and societal responsibility. It's all intertwined. It's not separate. Like, Brent can't spend $15 extra in the budget without your approval. I mean, he can, but he's gonna get in trouble. So, like, how does that make sense? I agree that you should have that authority and expectation of each other. Like, again, that's a relationship, that's a marriage. But it seems odd to argue one specific point. Like, oh, they can have responsibility. I can tell him he can't have coffee, but he can't tell me this important family stuff. Or we can't, you know, be responsible to each other for it. If you're married, you absolutely should talk to your husband about that. If I am going to get my teeth cleaned, I talk to my wife. Even the mundane things. All right, I gotta log this and do the next one. Just that idea of like, you can't tell me what to do is kind of a silly idea. We do that to everyone all the time. Again, you tell him he can't have lunch. You know, he can't spend his own money. I would put that on the same level. Like, you owe each other respect and are in this journey together, so you should talk to each other. Like, that's why Wisconsin is like, what, like an equal ownership state? Like, everything I make and own, Monica just has half of it. It makes sense, it's a partnership. Okay, I've been staring at this frickin' watch forever. 205 by 10, so that was my warm-up. I'm not gonna convince you, so we can move on. It's like a chip on your shoulder. You can't tell me what to do. Little man says, hi, what's up, little man? Junior, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome from the Bit Life. Or you can put the better to ask for forgiveness than permission. There you go. Like, sorry, I already spent the money. I got coffee. Not everyone is married. Okay, so then if you want to get your tube tied, you don't have to talk to your husband because then you're not married. It's like a moot point. Let's see if I can do this with 70. I'ma drive. A likely story. But you're a woman, how are you driving? I'm just kidding, don't come at me. I understand, you probably are Ubering. You probably have a man driving for you. I get it, I get it. Ha got him! Alright. Oh, this feels so good. It's a good stretch on the lower back. We had that little bit of lower back pain. It's something I'm going to keep watching. Make sure it goes away.
Oh. Man, oh man. Gotta see how much I can do on those. Oh, you can't hear me.
Those are such a good thing for mobility and strength. Like it just makes the back feel so good. I should maybe rotate some of those in anyway, whenever I can. Junior asked if I can go, all right. All right. It's like what's his name from Wolf of Wall Street? Burp. I can't remember his name. All right. It's kind of like a take on that. Like that's always stuck in my head. Sign the documents to say it's cool. It's not practical if you have busy lives. There you go. Yeah. They should accommodate. Like, yeah, we have talked about this. Now I can understand, like, there's a lot of things in the state of Wisconsin you need both people to sign for. Like, trying to think, like, property's interesting. How it can be under one name or multiple, but how, like, even if I have property and my wife owns it, but the loan companies care based on, like, credit, which is weird. But there's any credit card that I get, my wife gets like a consent form too, so she gets that information. I'm sure a lot of states have that. It's kind of just it's rulemaking or litigating morality. It's like, you should talk about this, or your spouse should be aware. You shouldn't be able to hide this from your spouse. Now, we shouldn't have to have a rule like that, but the reality is people do hide that and don't communicate, and that leads to problems. So it's in a society's or a culture's best interest to have some of these simple rules, but for anybody in a healthy relationship, you don't need that type of thing. But here we are, where we have rules for morality. Oh, you're done now, Matthew. Oh, Patrick. That's modalism, Patrick. Really, I'm just thinking about all the donuts I'm gonna have today. So many donuts. If I can spin it right, I'm just having lettuce and chicken and donuts today. You haven't opened a new credit card since you got married? Yo, I need to make some sales so that I can pay off our one loan. We got one loan we got to pay off. And it's like my looking to the future. I'm like, yeah, we want to do this kitchen and, you know, do these certain things. Let's see, when are we going up to? 245, 255, so I need 30. Okay. So I need 10 on each side. So Dave Ramsey's. Okay, so Dave Ramsey's, there you go. Dave Ramsey's has a good, like, snowball effect. Don't have any debt ever. Like, those are good base rules. But that's not something that we necessarily live by because we don't need to. And, like, I want to do things now, like have a nicer kitchen for the next 20 years versus have a little bit more money in retirement, you know? I'm already going to have enough money in retirement. I don't need, you know, that difference isn't going to make that much change in quality of life. But now, having the kitchen or going to the vacation with the family while everyone's young, that's going to be huge in the scope of our lives. So that's why I have a little bit of debt. And it is wonderful because we're able to do these things. Cool. So somebody was down here and now my keepers have disappeared. I have one. Okay, I have two. Ah! You had a bagel that's donut adjacent. Did you have a protein bagel? I'm kind of jealous I haven't made those yet. I don't know why. Seems dumb. Because I make so much crap. I should make one of those. Is it Zachbot's recipe? Protein bagels. It's funny when you make protein things, it's like you switch out the moist ingredients for egg whites, low fat everything, mix up some of the flours, you know. I have been eating some more random protein bars. Like, I kind of like the Quest bars too. I really like Legion protein bars. I really like them. My only comment or feedback is like they don't need to be 250 calories. Like, who wants a 250 calorie protein bar? Like when the standard is like 170 to 190. You know, like you're in a cut, I'm just throwing away it, like 60 to what? 60 to 80 calories if I have a Legion protein bar. Because it's the same amount of protein bar for like a Kirkland protein bar or a Quest, which I don't know, contractually I probably can't talk about because I'm only supposed to hawk the one supplement, but they're also like, but be authentic. So here you go. You get what you ask for. You can't have something in the contract and then ask me to do something contrary. You've tweaked it a bit. Is there yeast in there? Also, like blanching? Is it blanching? Like what you do with pretzels? Or pretzel buns? You do that for your donut? Like you boil, what is it, baking powder? You boil baking powder and then you just drop your formed rolls in there before you bake them. Your formed bagels, you drop them in there for like, I don't know, 30 seconds, something. And then pull them out, and then when you bake them, they get like the harder crust on the outside. Like that's cool because that's like no calories, but it kind of gives it that bagel-y feel. Okay. My clock is not up here. Why is the clock not up here? I don't get it. That is extra work. Let's see, 70 by 15. I don't even get it. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Okay, here we go. 255, and when actually doing the form correctly, the back feels great. So that's what we're gonna keep trying to do. I'm always amazed. You're like, whoa, you do the form correctly and nothing hurts? And you're slow and careful about it? Wow. Genius. 225, 235, 245, 255. We're still not even that heavy. Like, I was regularly doing like 315, and we're only at 255. But I'm okay with that. We're going slow. We're getting back up to it. We're getting into it. We don't want to go too hard too fast. We want to keep doing this. And I want to breathe. On Tuesday, I wasn't breathing right, and I saw stars, so... Oh, there was a little something at the end there. Cancel. Ban him. We're not even gonna push through it. We're just gonna stop. I will do another set though. Ban. Modded. Got him. All right. Oh, I have the Murph video playing? Dude. Nobody even said anything. Where is that? Murph? Read brain. The fuck is it? Murph. Where the fuck? It's right here. But I don't see it in my sources. This is crazy. Did I forget how to read? No. It's just not here. Okay. So... why... Let's see. I think I'm going to go to the Murph. Let's see. Murph close-up. There we go. Murph. Wait, that's a Murph overlay. Murph video. I want to, like, stop it. Let's see. I think I have a command for this. Play pause. There we go. Boom. All right. We solved it. No, not enough data. Yeah, like, there would have been, like, just random noises. Get a bunch of cool food just instead. NA beer, and they told us not to actually drink it. Huh. They're like, it's not good. Don't actually drink it. Yeah, what was your gig yesterday? Yo, it'd be cool if there was a way to do voice to text while watching Twitch without it interrupting, because it typically, like, stops what you're watching. Alright, RDL. We're gonna say 7 by 7. Again, there was a little bit, like... a little bit of... like, nothing too big. But I stopped immediately as soon as I felt a little something. The back feels great right now, but... I don't want... any injury. Maybe tonight I can do a sauna and a pool stream. We'll jump into the ice bath and then jump in the sauna. That'd be fun. I just want to do it. And then in everything, I'm like, I should stream that. Like, no one wants to see that. Let's go. Let's be real. All right. Here we go.
Oh, such a good backstretch. Love it. Feeling awake this morning though, because I did go to bed on time. I actually got to put Ambrose to bed last night. He was being a stinker. So I got to kind of cuddle him until he went to bed, which is nice. And then I went to bed afterwards, which was also nice. All right. Got some good sleep, which means we can push, baby. Oh, man. Oh. Ooh.
That's good. Oh. All right. Oh. About to call your mom. All right. I'll be here. Look at like sleeping. Yo, thanks Eric. Thanks for jumping in. Hope you're doing well. Gotta train someone online. Hit it. Savannah tourism. Which groundbreaking sitcom was the first to climb to the top of the Nielsen ratings? No idea. All in the Family. Mama's House. I have no friggin' idea. It's probably something old. Is the key. That was good. See, today's a tough day because we've got Romanian deadlift, which we were doing, and we've got squats. The RDL, and the squats can be rough on your back if you're not careful. So we're trying to be careful. We're trying to do it with good form, good range of motion, strong core bracing, and going up a little bit in weight. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I Love Lucy. Okay, I wasn't that off. That would have been one of the ones that I could have guessed. We used to watch all that stuff on, I don't know. Maybe it was Nick at Night, but I feel like my dad watched, I don't know, like Turner Classic or something. And they had all the old shows on. Number one in the Nielsen ratings was the iconic I Love Lucy, starring Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Your mom was asleep. Nick, wake the fuck up! Oh man. Just gotta breathe. Alright, last set of these. Lower back is feeling good. We'll just make sure it keeps feeling good through these RDLs, where we continue to breathe. I don't want to get lightheaded like Tuesday. The lightheaded seeing stars on Tuesday. Not so fun. Can you guys hear me on TikTok? I never know. I always try to like reinsert the headphone. Reinsert, as it were. Glad you got Amber to sleep. Hope he's doing okay. Oh, thanks for asking, dude. Good memory. It's almost gone. So it's looking a lot better. He's still a little sore. He's still a little fussy. So like when I changed him last night, I didn't actually like wipe him up. I just put him in the bath and cleaned him up that way and used like a warm washcloth to scrub him down. So that helps because I think the wipes can be kind of drying. So this is real life, man. We're talking about real stuff, like changing diapers. First sitcom, yeah. So one of these times I'm gonna jump in when somebody invites me to a live. I'm gonna try it. See what it's like. All right, we're just procrastinating a little bit on this last set. Trying not to do it. All the hard things. It's awesome when the training is like the hardest thing you do in a day. And then the rest is just fun stuff. The rest is just a bonus. Put a little honey on it. Came in handy this week. Yeah, I hope your regression and all that is going well. Hope you're taking care of it. You literally never open TikTok. That's good. I mean, they're still tracking you, but it's fine. That'd be brutal, I feel like, to have an older kid and regress. And I don't know if your child has disabilities or whatever, or differently abled or whatever you want to call it, but I feel like you could be more patient in those instances. You know, whatever it is, whether it's physical or mental or whatever, like it's easier. Sometimes, certainly, patience is a virtue you have to cultivate, but like When my, I don't know, 5-year-old does something, I'm like, come on, do better. You did go eat with someone on the cast last night? Weird. Oh, they weren't super weird. Nice. So, were there any actors? Were there any, like, A-list actors or B-list or C-list or any, like, real actors? Okay, that sounds condescending. That's not what I meant. You know what I mean. Like, any actors we would know from TV. Because that'd be cool. Alright. I've only hung out with a few actors. Some indigenous ones, too. It's always so weird. You're like, how do I talk to you like a human being? It's a commercial, not a film, so no. Okay. So are you saying that actors don't do commercials? Because yesterday I just watched a Propel commercial that had Michael B. Jordan in it. Everyone's doing running and exercise things. And then he comes up and gives them high fives and they celebrate and blah, blah, blah. So that's a weird hill to die on. Totally normal. And Smart Days, he's just stubborn. Be like, all right, you don't have any excuse, so you're gonna take care of this from now on. I don't know if it works with older kids, but I do like that technique of a little kid when you're potty training. Like, you just take off the pants and they're like less prone to go to the bathroom. No, everything is not something with me. I just don't put up with your shit. Tabs. Like, I was like, are there any actors? And you're like, it's a commercial, not a film. Okay, rude. So no. Okay, rude. Like, you're coming at me? I'm coming right back, baby. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Like, and maybe you're just unintentionally rude, and that's okay. Maybe I just need to be more patient. But when that sassiness comes out, I meet it with more sassiness. Step Bro Mateo, you're here. And you're sat? I don't know what that means. He told him to be trained before he starts first grade. He was like, okay, fine. He has free reign. No actors I know. Got it. Happy? No. Alright, we're gonna do the last set here. We'll see how this goes. If you hear me scream in pain, just know it was worth it. It's almost like my kids. Like, one of my kids will come running to me and be like, so-and-so punched me in the throat, and like losing their mind that they got punched in the throat. And then I start investigating and it's like, oh, well, you knocked them off a chair and threw dirt at them. Like, of course they punch you in the throat. Like, that's what happens when you behave that way. Like, I don't know why this is surprising to you. Also, trying to get the other person in trouble by telling in that way. Not cool. Why am I even here? Tabs, you're here so we can make each other better. So I can help buff off those, pointy edges. So when I say, is there an actor? You don't go, it's a commercial, not a film, so no. You could be like, there were not any. In a pleasant, kind, friendly way. All right, here we go. Let's see. We're just gonna do 7, even though I don't feel anything else. Oh, that's hilarious. There's about to be no actors here when I leave. I mean, I'm an actor. I count. I have grocery store fame. Are you that guy in that movie? No, I just play one on TV. Favorite joke ever. Favorite dad joke. Loses his mind whenever the neighborhood squirrels touch his toys. Ah! That's hilarious. Got to get him like a I don't know what that would be. A slingshot. Get him a slingshot with like some medium soft balls. Maybe not rocks, but something to shoot at him. Take care of the environment. What's up, Trenton? It's the huge. I just I woke up with less patience, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. Mom and Dad are just fighting. Somebody, I can't remember who that. Oh, Zach Galifianakis. Dude does such good crowd work. And somebody's heckling him. And then he deals with the heckler and then comes back and he's like, oh my gosh, it's like Mom and Dad are shouting at each other. He's like, oh, that's funny. Okay. Glorpster. First, tell me a little bit more about yourself. If you train, how you train. Those types of things. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. All right. Let's go. Yeah, thoughts on something you've never heard of? Probably not a lot of thoughts. See, it's so much more fun when you direct your ire at someone else. Oh. The Three Stooges, yeah. So Larry, Curly, and Moe. And was Marty one of the originals or something? Because there was like a different one, wasn't there? Some deep knowledge coming in here. I don't even think millennials or Gen Z or Gen Y know who the Three Stooges are. There's a small chance my children do it. But only a small chance. Marty, what were the original? Because there's the original and then they changed. Let's see. Co, not Mo. Yep. That's what it was. Moe, Larry, and Curly. And
Kids,
Moe, Larry, and
you
Shem.
tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never try.
There you go. The lesson is, never try. What's up? Katayama Yauichi? Katayama Yuichi? What's up? Dozu yoroshiku onegai shimasu. How would there be drama between people who are dead? Their estates. Their estates are fighting over something. Estate planning. That's an interesting thing. Like, my parents are like loaded now, so they've got to plan their estate. They always make that joke. They're like, you better watch it. Your inheritance is going down. You're like, ha ha ha, but please don't. Please don't knock my inheritance down. Ugh. That's a weird thing. All this wealth shall soon be yours. Especially growing up poor. Like, thinking now, like, my parents actually have money and you can enjoy and travel and, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm so happy for them. It's awesome. And they're super generous with our kids. Taking our kids on trips and doing things. It's like Ambrose, number 7. That kid's probably going to be able to travel with us all over the place. But the older kids, you know, didn't get to travel in the same way. But we're still trying to do that. Again, it's why, Like Dave Ramsey's a really good idea, the whole snowball effect, but I am very okay with, yo, Dampris, thanks for that follow. I'll give you some push-ups here in a minute. I'm so okay with the snowball effect, and that idea and that concept is so good in general, but I'd rather borrow a little bit from my future self and be able to live a little bit of life while I'm young and while I have kids in the house and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll be good if I don't inherit bills. Can you inherit bills? How does that work? I guess I assumed that you like went bankrupt and you didn't get bills, but how does it work? So the state will only allow inheritance minus whatever is owed or something like that, but they won't take more than what is owed, will they? I don't know how that works. If only we had a tax man in the chat, someone who understood tax law. Huh. All right. 70. Food ham raise. 15. Only thing with the glute hyperextension is a little bicep soreness. Good morning. Who's that? Quentin? What's up, dude? No, the Three Stooges. Yeah. Three Stooges, I Love Lucy. What's the sheriff? Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of it? All the shows I used to watch with Dad. You think they played when I was a kid on Boomerang?
Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Thanks, Jim. State takes more than they are owed all the time. It's a huge legal issue. So, okay, this is coming back to me. I was talking to an old person. They had to get their estate and they had to put it in a trust so that when they died or when their spouse died, the state didn't get the money and their kids could get it. There was something to that. I don't remember how exactly it worked though. I'm like, I want to learn those ways. I want to do that stuff. All the stuff to keep the money from the man. I did get a tax bill for all my Twitch stuff. And I'm like, yo, I already paid my taxes, but I guess I didn't file the right things. Like, I've never done that for a business aside from my big business, which I have somebody do that for. So my wife's like, oh, you got to do this. I was like, will you help me? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I didn't file my income or whatever, which my income was negative since I went to TwitchCon. So apparently I got to let them know that despite me filing taxes, I thought taxes did that. I don't know. It's the lie trust managers use to sell you a trust. The main reason for a trust is to direct the money after you die. Whatever it was something to shelter their money from any interest owed to the state or medical groups. So maybe it wasn't a trust. I could be misspeaking. But they were trying to explain, you know, why you move money around in this way so that it doesn't get taken away. He said that if I wanted to do stunt work, it was a huge... Oh, dude! That would be cool. And you're still young and squishy, like, hopefully you wouldn't get injured. That'd be awesome. Fuck, I did this wrong. That's fine, I can fix it. You know, offshore account, there you go. In unreported taxes, they only matter at much higher levels, like 10 million and up. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm gonna start making all these shell corporations. Just move money around. Be like, no, it's over here. No, it's an investment. Just, it's so funny. Like, yeah, we have presidents who did all these immoral wars and whatever, and then Trump gets in trouble for being a devious business person. like my property's worth this much. No, it's actually worth this much if you want taxes. You're like, yeah, that's shady. But show me somebody who doesn't do that. I mean, show me somebody in Congress who doesn't insider trade. But stupid. Those get taxed. Yeah, it wasn't a tax thing. It was on debt, owing money, and protecting the money from being owed. Okay. So, here's the Earth. I'll have to go find that old person, and I'll just ask all the old people that I see. Did I talk to you a year ago? Tell me more about a trust. Or whatever you were telling me about. My buddy on the internet, Trenton, says you are a liar. See, it's hard when you don't know what you don't know. Okay. I need a black carabiner. There's one. Instead of giving Ambrose 100k when your wife passed you, you'd like him to get that when he's 25. That you use a trust for. Yeah, I guess I don't even know how a freaking trust works. I'm not in that echelon of people. Despite, you know, like, I feel like we're adequately middle class, but still a little bit redneck, still a little bit hillbilly, kind of trash people, you know, trying to be better. Salt of the earth. It holds the money under restriction. I guess I understand that in the sense of like a trust fund or a trust fund baby. Maybe this will be okay. Actually, that's not bad. I could go down to the ground like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I just got to work on the shell companies. We'll work on it. We'll get it working. A non-profit to funnel non-taxable funds to a group. Gotta run. Yo! See you, BPW. Thanks for hanging around. MASH, dude, MASH was so good. Let's see, what were all like the black and white shows? What's the one with was it Lieutenant Dan? Not Lieutenant Dan. That's Forrest Gump. Oh man. The two sheriffs. One, what the heck was his name? Pokey, Dopey, Goofy, Garfy. Can't remember his name. Oh, the Beverly Hillbillies. That was a different one. That was a fun one. I think that was fun because, like, my dad's side and family are kind of hillbillies. Not from the South, but still kind of the same vibe. So that was fun. The Beverly Hillbillies. What else? Gilligan's Island. Oh, that was a good one. Gilligan's Island was so good. Yo! Gunsmoke. Cool runnings. 1 day out from the show. Dude, I talked to Acro like a week ago, and I was scheming for about 2 days. I was like, I think I could drive out on Friday, see the show on Saturday, and come back. But we have, oh, fuck me. That was a little swifty on my lower back. We have something tonight and we have something tomorrow morning. So it's like, fuck. But I don't know if I have anybody around. I'll do a shout out for Joe Cool Runnings. Got the show tomorrow. Are you hyped? Are you stoked? I'm stoked. Here we go. How can people watch it? Dude, 100%. Like, it's only like, what, 5 hours or something. I think it's in the Grand Rapids area, Acro said, so. Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. So if you don't already, please do check out Cool Runnings. Joe, he's in a bodybuilding show tomorrow, so we're super stoked about him. We're gonna live vicariously through him. We're gonna live vicariously through you. So are one of the guys gonna stream it? Let's see, 180. 35. Let's see if I can do these. Let's see if the back is gonna let me do these today. We're just a little bit swifty, so. Like, is your brain going? Like, is there anxiety? Is there not? What's kind of going on? I feel like the excitement could cause some, anxiety, but in general, you seem to be like a super calm dude that I don't imagine gets anxious much. All right, how many of these? There'll be no way to watch it. Just be like, do they disallow streaming? Otherwise, be like, yo, Acro or Dia, make them do it. Committed to not being stressed. Nice, dude. What time is it? I'd love to know just in case. Maybe I could like throw it in the calendar just so I can get an alert and see if Acro or somebody's streaming. Bewitched. Oh, Bewitched was so good. Or wasn't there two? Oh, I Dream of Jeannie. Isn't it funny how like things kind of go in pairs? Mork and Mindy. Except that was like 70s and maybe not. Black and White. Making breakfast. 500 grams carbs. Oh my gosh. $11:30 on Saturday. So 10:30 my time, 11:30 Eastern. All right. I'm gonna put this in the calendar right now. Let's go. Calendar. Pairs because networks copied each other. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but let's see. I'll just put it. Let's see. Joe's bodybuilding show. Everyone bug Dia and Acro and Holder. Holder's gonna be there, right? Everybody bug them to stream Joe's show. It'd be amazing to watch. What's up, Sweet Lou? Wants to be a millionaire is big. Fox answers with greed. Oh. And then we have like all the Storm movies. Like Twister, and we were trying to do this the other night. think of all the games. They're like Armageddon and Deep Impact and things like that. Makes sense. All right, so Joe, what all are you doing? So today you're doing 500 grams of carbs. What is... I thought you carb depleted. I guess I don't know how to show prep. Reverse lunge, got it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do all the reverse lunge. We'll see how the back does. Yeah, no worries, dude. I hope you can stay busy today too. Like, your brain's not just going and you're like, oh, what do I do with my hands? Like that anticipation is a fun emotion, but it can lead to some weird things. All right, I think I can do. I don't think the cable machine will break. Anybody ever had a cable machine break? I feel like it's a 300-pound max, but we'll see. So we got, let's see, 3 times 90 is 270. And we want to throw another 90 on there to get to 360. All the weights. Dude, when I can get some good sleep, it's like a whole new world in the morning. It's so different. That should be like the #1 thing we focus on and talk about. Like 95% of our Fitfluencers should just be like, how's your sleep? Did you get sleep? When'd you go to bed? Did you wake up on time? What's the temperature? We should really be focusing on sleep instead of all this other random shit. Mr. Running's insane challenge he set himself and is nailing it. Yeah, dude. Lou, did you provide some workout materials or whatnot? Because you've done that for people, right? Provide some training workouts. I apparently don't have words. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see. You know how it goes, how your experience is. I'm sure you're gonna have an awesome time. And if they know it's good for them, good things will happen. All right, let's see. Ugh. Hopefully nothing breaks. There's like so many different areas that could fail in this. Oh, okay. Okay. That was a crack. What was that? Oh shit. I'm moving the whole thing. I don't know how to move this back. Okay. That's no bueno. Let's see. Oh, that's easy. There we go. Kind of worked. Today's travel. High carb. Timed every 2.5 hours. Polygraph test. Polygraph? Like they have to ask you questions? Base stand, a little bit of posing. In the past. I'm not sure. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. It seems like, you know, you have like the community, which is awesome. I don't know if Daya, Acro, Beowulf were able to provide like any posing help or whatever. Or Jonathan, that one dude. OCB, DP test, and polygraph. Like, they actually test a polygraph? Like, don't they throw a polygraph out in court? Let's see. Reverse lunge. All right. Reiki time. Yo, dude. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for saying hey. Let's get a little hype for Joe and the crazy stuff that he's doing. It's exciting. We're gonna live vicariously through you. My wife said, you may never ever do that. Get a spray tan. That was serendipitous. There we go. All right. What? What? Yes. Of course, a private company can use a polygraph. I'm just saying, like, courts don't admit them because they're not reliable. But I guess you could be like, oh, I don't care. They're not reliable in court, but we'll use them. All right. Sweet Lou. How are you doing? Okay, 55. Let's go. Gotta not be slow today. Today's the last day. I gotta get the kids in on time. The last day of the school year. So late. Next year the kids finish like May 17th or something, but get in, get a little bit of work done, and then be done and hang out. Do something. Maybe go see a movie. Haha. I might do that. Lower backside. Just pretending to do some work on this slow Friday. Just phoning it in. Yeah, how much time you got left? How much of the day? Oh man, that's good. I've been working through a lot of like work philosophy material. So EOS traction, entrepreneurial operating system, and traction, how to get things done. It's kind of a whole process. I'm implementing that at work. And then I've also started reading Deep Work, which is really good. By Cal Newport. Just figuring out new ways to be more productive, do better things, and have more enjoyment. Really. The Waltons. I don't think I'm familiar with the Waltons. It's like an old show. 2 hours, 23 minutes. Not that we're counting. Not that I've made a whole paper chain with 143 links. And I'm tearing them off each minute. I have not done that. See, our problem was we'd get really busy and then we'd stop marketing, stop promoting ourselves. And then what happens is lead generation kind of slows down. And then we're like, oh no, and then we got to speed it up when we're not busy. And it's like this cycle. So we're trying to get it such that the lead generation is more constant and growing. And we're always working on it, even though we're really busy with other stuff. So yeah, I don't remember the Waltons. How old was that, or when was that? Okay. Do these calf raises. And then I just got to go up and down so that the whole system doesn't slide. See, that's probably where I could utilize the screws into the ground, or the drill points. But I'd hate to do that because, like, I get water down here occasionally. I guess you could drill into the ground and then seal it, but seems like a lot of work. Okay, here we go. I hear that baby's up. Shit. You know what? It's like right around by my thighs. It's like these chains are all doubled up and stuff. Stupid thing. Shimon. Need some like extra weight in the front here. I don't know that I really have it. Ooh. All right. I do want to see Twisters when that comes out. We gotta watch regular Twister, then we can watch Twisters. I Love Lucy, yeah. So that was one of the Frosty Tools trivia answers. The first TV show to be #1 on Nielsen ratings. The I Love Lucy show with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, I forget his name. Something. All right. I used to think when I was a kid that there was no color in the world, because all the TV that I saw when my dad would watch it would be black and white. So I was like, oh, what? There were colors around me. Bash is like, around you were your colors? Were there colors? Yes. There were colors around me. However, when I saw old shows and there was no color, I was like, oh, there must just not have been color back in the olden days. Which, I mean, now that makes no sense. But to a small child, that makes perfect sense. Let's see. Desi Arnaz around me. Bash. I used to think when I was a kid that there was no color in the world, because all the TV that I saw. Eddie, what's up, dude? How's it going? Let's see, are you happily been out of school for a little while? You thought everyone was robots and I was the only human? Oh, dude. Yeah, but even though, like, seeing the Truman Show, like, I feel like everybody experiences that a little bit. I did, where you see the Truman Show, I'm like, but what if it is like that? Like, I just saw that car a second time. What if they are just driving around me? What if this is all my show? It's like the inner narcissist, but there's got to be some kind of evolutionary purpose for that, right? I would imagine, at least. Like these weird things that our brains do, or deja vu, you know, like a fast functioning brain where your brain processes something twice, but it seems like you've already thought of it or you remember it. Or it's just a glitch in the matrix, to use that parlance you're doing summer school. Man, that is like effort and awesome that you keep pushing like that, keep helping. I feel like, and that's why you're a teacher and I'm not. I feel like if I was doing school, I'd be like at the end of it, like, no more. I don't want to see children ever. Like, so hard. But it's probably a little different with high schoolers. I find that when I am around kids that are like under 12, you know, groups of them, it's brutal. But like over that, you know, they start to actually be human beings, like functioning human beings to some degree, not just little monsters. And, you know, under that age, they're like little monsters and they're not even trying. They want to be sweet, but they just happen to be monsters. They just happen to be made of crazy. 4 days off, and you have this week and next week of summer school. Oh, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, you deserve a vacation, man. 6 weeks though. That sounds crazy. When do they start? When do you start again? Split squats can be useful in the home gym, but I feel like I can never go do the RPE that I need to because some part of the move is difficult. Like my forearm was hurting stupidly on those, so I stopped a couple reps before I needed to. So dumb to be old. August 1st, okay. Our kids don't start until after Labor Day. And they end now in the middle of May, which is nice. So that's a pretty good time frame. Yeah, if it's anything like over here, they need people, so they try to incentivize it. I'm just excited. I think I can wake up an hour later during summer. I think that'll work. I still want to try to be in the work at the same time. I try to do like around 8:30 to 5:30. Yo! Daniel, thanks for that follow. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Let me know if you have questions on TikTok. If you train, how you train. All the things. You're not working for free. Yeah, nor should you. I wonder, is it like more fun, summer school? Like less pressure, more fun, more concentrated? Like I don't know, is it more remedial or more advanced? Like, do people need summer school for remedial purposes or for getting ahead? For. Superman was also a black and white show. Oh! Yeah, maybe like early TV show. Alright. One more of each of these. We'll call those maybe like 7.5. Could have been more. See. So what I need to do is I need to climb up on these step things. And then get up on, or then lift up on the weight. The whole thing tilts. Cool. Right here hits the furnace or hits the vents. Ah. Overtime. The online module program for students who took the class and failed it. Oh. So, are you teaching from home or do you still teach from the classroom? For specific instances, I think that can be extremely useful. Now, only teaching online, I think is really rough on kids, but for something like a remedial summer school class, I feel like that could be super useful. Still in school. Nice, dude. There we go. All right, come on. I'm stuck. This got bent in here. Let's see, maybe we can knock it out. There we go. Aha! That's how you do it. Ah. I love it. It's like the chubby thigh. Pants go up in the middle. I don't mind now that I am more muscular, but as a kid, always had big legs. Always had that chubby thigh and like shorts rode up. Always hated that, but now I don't care. To be an adult. To be an adult means to not care what somebody thinks for, at least 5 minutes. 90 minutes live. All right. It seems like the Fitfluencers have come back to be a little bit more reasonable too lately with their Fitfluencer shit. And it's not all like broccoli's bad and breaking down your DNA and all that really absurd kind of single effect
reasoning. Especially with Huberman, Lane Norton, people like them being popularized over like a Dr. what is it, Saldino or Sandino? Some of the kind of fear-mongering influencers. Which is awesome, because then I have less dumb conversations. And all the weird shit. Oh, you eat oats? Oats are bad. Okay. And usually, it's like mostly people who don't train and aren't fit. Oats are bad. And this class is Arnold. He developed this pose, yeah. Dude. Some posing, some positivity classes. Oh, let's go. Yo, Psycho with a raid. How's it going, dude? Welcome in, Raiders. I'll give you a little intro here in a second. After I do my move. Yeah. When I'm done. What's the problem? Oh, you need to stamp it down? Again, man. Forearms there. What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. I'm Ryan, aka BitLife. Streaming Monday through Saturday here in the morning. Trying to go from dad bod to chad bod. Trying to get fit together. We're doing it. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your workout, man? The shorts. Yeah, that's the thing that happens. Liberty Street Rock, man. How's the music going, dude? Oh, let's see. In the land of Twitch, a gym goer's dream, Psycho Commando, a fitness fiend. With a family of boys and meals that are grand, they lift and they grunt across the live stream land. From bench to squat, they chase PR so bold. Flex Friday cries out, let the barbells unfold. Cardio or not, they stream with such might. Join Jesse's crusade for a beastly good night. I'm tired. Leg day, baby. You gotta sit through this a second. As I clip it. Clip it! Meals that are grand, they lift and... Oh, let's see. In the land of Twitch... There we go. Nailed it. Yeah, is that weird? Like kids on social media, and then they see you posing, like in the dark, like, believe in yourself. Like, what is that like? I feel like, you know, some kids have been like middle schoolers and high schoolers, like, where do you stream? I want to see you. I'm like, don't come on the stream. It's not for kids. I mean, I'm not a DGen R person, but also I'm like, that's, I don't know, it's like a different type of interaction. Like,
I am an adult to you in these other situations. On stream, something completely different. So. All right. So now we can do squats and machine hip abductions. We'll see. I'm going to stop in 15 minutes. So we'll see how far we get with these moves. BRB. Yeah, middle school and high schoolers could probably be brutal too. Let's see. All right, 360. I don't know. $155. We'll do plate plus one more bar. Yeah, good sleep is like the number one indicator of how I'm going to do in the gym in the morning. It's crazy how just different I feel when I actually get good sleep. Also, like a little dumb about social media. Like, they'll be like, you should stream and play games and work out. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I don't have time. That's good, yeah. To keep it separate. But then you also, I mean, you're good about it too, but like, just to make sure it's all PG-13 or above board. Because I imagine the administration, you know, if you were like a little too saucy, the administration might not like that, you know? Might not be into that. Like, we don't need a teacher stripping on the internet. My point being, you don't do that, so. Okay. 155 by 10. Let's see how this goes. I'm probably going to cut this short today, just because I want to make sure that the kids can get to school on time, because it's the last day, and it's like a half day, so. That's what I hate. What I do in my personal life shouldn't affect what I do in my professional life. I mean, if you're like a coder who doesn't have to be in front of people or teaching people or charming or anything like that, if you're just a coder, you can do anything else and that probably doesn't affect your job. However, if you're like a public figure, you're teaching, you're in front of people, and you're doing something else public in your personal life, it all absolutely relates. Like, you can't, you know, can't be like, it's not fair to be considered, you know, all together. Now, it might not be fair how they treat those things, but, you know, if you're a public figure, you're responsible for how you're seen publicly. And I would probably argue that as a school teacher, you are somewhat of a public figure. I mean, maybe it doesn't feel that way, but you are given, you know, public authority. It's the treatment of those things. Yeah, I mean, don't even put a label on it. Like, if you had kids and somebody was teaching your kids, but in their personal life they were doing something that you didn't like, would you want that kid to teach your kids? You know, you got to make that decision for yourself, and you got to be able to say yes or no. You know, you got to be able to have that right. Like, you have that right to say yes or no. And we don't even need to say what that thing is, because like no one will typically agree on some of these kind of things. Like even wearing stuff like this or posing, people will find objectionable. So that's tough. Like I do a lot of Catholic things and a lot of school things and a lot of sales and a lot of business things. But I am 100% okay with people coming over and seeing this stuff as long as they're not kids. Because again, like kids don't need to be hanging out with adults on a fitness stream. But as an adult doing these things, like I don't want to be doing anything in any area of my life that I would be ashamed of. I know that's not exactly what we're talking about, but that it ties into it in my mind. Phoenix, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Oh, I gotta go faster. I'm gonna miss these things. Like if some parent saw you and they're like, he poses online, that's inappropriate, like that would suck. I would be, you know, on your side of that argument. But we do have to think about these things, you know? When we're in the intellectual marketplace. Like when what we sell is ourselves, like ourselves are our brand.
Here's what I found.
It's like at Disney, they teach their people to not bend over to pick up trash. They have to squat. It's like, that seems silly. That doesn't make sense. But it kind of does when you think about it. You're off? Yo, have a great day, dude. Have a great Friday. Kick its ass. Make us proud. All right, hip abductors. How am I? I'm great. I was doing pendulum rows yesterday and tweaked my back a little, but I think today I'm all right. I was even doing some RDLs and now I'm doing squats, and doing everything with the right weight is just like key. Right weight and right form. Oh my gosh. Everything works so well. Who'da thunk it? Zupa. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta hit back at what's her face? Cabs. Who was it? Who was what? Is what I said? I don't know what you're mumbling. What are you mumbling? Oh, dang it. Who is this? Come here. You sound like Damien. I don't know. I told you I'd help you afterwards. What is the problem?
Like your entire workout?
Yes. I have like 5 more minutes. I have like 2 more moves that I can do. Ricotta. That's what I mean. It's a double-edged sword because it depends on the individual and what they. Yeah, that's tough. And your community, like, you know, Texas. I guess where are you? Houston might be kind of similar to like Madison. Like Madison is very liberal, but the rest of Wisconsin is not. So you get a very different experience in Madison and then in everywhere else, Madison or Milwaukee, everywhere else. So yeah. Like fitness should be okay though. You know, as long as you're not like telling people to go to your OnlyFans, you're probably fine.
Didn't get that. Could you try again?
Yeah, I mean, I work with a lot of religious groups too, and if they're not into fitness, they might find some of this inappropriate, but that's okay. I'm like, well, don't work with me then. Imagine if I did, but it was all normal stuff and nothing spicy. Yeah. You were just like actually really friendly, like just providing friendship. Ah. All right, we're just gonna do one more set here and we'll be done for the day. We'll be out. Doesn't Joe Cool Runnings have something like that? It's like the non-spicy version where people can be fans. Fan something. That makes sense. It's like the Bumble of subscription sites. All right. Going up. Pages. That's probably to distance himself from that other brand, right? Let's see. 185. Okay. Cool. Ooh. The adductors are fire, baby. Let's go. I did get an infrared sauna. Well, I didn't get it. I'm holding on to it for a week or a month. So I might try the ice plunge into the cold sauna tonight or tomorrow night. Try the Joe Rogan protocol. See how that goes. All right, I'm gonna throw the belt on for these squats as well. Maybe when I come back, I'll finish. I'll warm up again and do these two moves. Huh? Okay. Can you help her, or can Claire or Hannah help? All right, 10 of these Mama Jammas. Oh, mine feels good. All right. Feeling good, warming up. We'll catch some more of this later when we get back. Yeah, let's see. So what's up with Twitch now too? You can like subscribe to Twitch and not have ads anywhere? And then do streamers get some of that ad revenue? Because essentially, you know, that's one of the good reasons you subscribe to somebody is not have ads when you enjoy their channel. But if you do that to Twitch, does Twitch get the money? Or do you get a higher ad rev split from that person who is subscribed? Like Twitch Turbo, yeah. I'm not super familiar with it, but
And it's not like the funds that come in here are anything significant, you know. They help me to get some of the equipment and occasionally do some fun Twitch things. Like when we went to TwitchCon last year, helped pay for the car and stuff that we rented. They're just selling it hard now? Okay. Let's see, we gotta do 30 on these. What's up? Is it useful? Like, what do you get? Basically get the presumed ad revenue from the person. What's up? Huh? How about some honey? We do. It's over by the coffee maker, I think. Almost feel like lower weight with higher rep on this is better. Like I feel just more of that muscle swell afterwards. I don't know though. The adductors are like not something I look at or measure. Ad free viewing, turbo badge, incentive Moticon. 60 days instead of 14. Interesting. You still get the ad revenue, they don't watch the ad. Wait to get you the impression. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. Also, Papa Knobs, what's up? Welcome in. I don't think I'm super familiar with you. You should totally introduce yourself. Let me know if you train, how you train, what you do. That makes sense, though. Twitch Turbo. Discord Nitro. Now we have apps that help you not have subscriptions to apps. It's like Appception. It's insane. $7.18. Thank you, Tabs. This is my last move. Lou, what did you program for Joe? Like, you know, kind of say hypertrophy is like 5 to 30 reps, and strength would tend to be lower, like I don't know, 1 to 10, 1 to 6, something like that, if you're just trying to go for pure strength. But obviously, it takes more time if you're doing like 30 reps. So, what kind of rep ranges were you programming in for him? Oh, wow. That's cool. All right, friends, we're going to raid and run. We got to go. It's the last day. I'll be on for a stream that no one asked for. Maybe the ice bath. Let's see. Does one of these work? Does it go to the ice bath? It's like so out of focus and janky. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's come all the way over here. Oh, hi there. Oh, hello there. It's like the sun over here. You think it's not $12, but it pays for itself if you watch multiple streamers, and of course, you can still swear it individually. Dude, thanks for the info. Thanks for hanging, guys. Sweet Lou, I'll find you. I'll find you and grill you. I'm curious, kind of how you programmed for Joe. That would be a cool stream if you guys talked about the whole thing. Joe and you and Acro and whoever, like that'd be really cool. Loading Okay. First phase, 6 weeks, was a loading, volumizing phase, so it started a bit heavier, 6 to 10, give or take. Then after deload, went into a new phase where we shifted to reps in reserve. Didn't care about reps too much, but usually between 8 to 20, and if we were higher than 15 regularly, that was a sign to up the load. We floated in roughly 3 to 2, or 4, okay. Dude, yeah, I'd love you guys to talk about it. I'd come watch. Ooh, Tabs! And Trinton, thank you guys. Yeah, please do join Discord. We do giveaways, but I want people to be on Discord so I can actually find you and give your code away. We don't have a giveaway this week, but maybe we'll do one next week, first week of summer. So let's do that. We'll do a giveaway next summer on Twitch, so check that out. If you're on TikTok, head over to twitch.tv/TheBitLifeShow. That's where we are right now as well. That's where all this is happening. What else? Friday's a busy day today. Legion, we are Legion sponsored, so please do consider Legion for your supplement needs. If you're going to buy stuff anyway, buy Legion. They're great. And they have a money back guarantee. They have sales every other week, so just wait until I tell you when there's a sale, like right now. There's a pre and post workout sale where you can get all your pre and post for up to 30% off. I am rocking, which one am I rocking? I can't remember. Some of them have alcohol flavors. And some of them don't. Okay, apparently my internet's not working. Let's go. There we go. I think I'm... And make sure you go and get 20 servings, and make sure you always get the big servings. Because sometimes it'll default to lower servings, and you don't want that junk. What do I have? It's like margarita. There's mojito. Strawberry margarita. I have strawberry margarita. So good. 20% off right now. Use code BITLIFE, or that link down below. Get double reward points, 20% off your first order. But double reward points on every order, which is awesome. So you can collect, it's like 6% back on everything, which is great. Because like every other month when I go there, they're like, here's 20 bucks that you have. I'm like, clearly I spend a lot on my supplements. I have a bunch of actually plant-based stuff coming. So I'm super excited about this. I've got cinnamon cereal, salted caramel, and French vanilla coming. And I'm going to be off whey for a little bit because apparently... Oh, you can't see this. Apparently, I'm highly allergic to whey or moderately allergic to whey. So I'm going to try to rotate it out of my diet for a little bit and then try to rotate it back in afterwards and see if I can keep consuming it. Otherwise, I'll try to be a little more plant-based with all my things is kind of how it goes, I guess. That'll be my life. You promised you would post the pictures later today. You forgot I had the code and use it. Oh, yeah. Eddie, I think, is that the first time you've won? That's awesome, though. Yeah, there's no pressure. I appreciate that you have pictures, though, and we'll post them so that I can share them. So, I feel like I even have, like, let's see. Lou, did you do a video? I have a video. I have a backlog of stuff. It's on me. It's on me to post stuff. So, don't you worry. So, but thanks for hanging, guys. We're going to raid and run. Yes. I think maybe where did I share it? I don't know. I gotta go back. I have like 3 or 4 people stuff that I'm gonna share. I'm gonna do that this weekend. It was awesome. Yeah. All right. You guys will just have to wait and see what it is. I'll repost it. I have it. I have it in Discord, I think. It's still there. So, we're gonna raid and run. Do good, be great. Have a great Friday. We'll be back tomorrow. Sweet Lou, you're gonna make it. Just what, like an hour left? Hour and a half? Tabs, thanks for hanging. Drive safely. Eddie, have a great day. Trinton, always appreciated. And Papa Knobs, thanks for coming in with the knowledge. Much appreciated, dude. You guys all have fun. Taylor, over on TikTok. Do good, be great. Thanks, TikTok friends. Thanks for the live. All that stuff. Do good, be great. See you next time. Sayonara. Bye. Okay, we'll go over here too. Later.